Hey guys, it is Azure, cause yeah, I have another 2v2 battle for you, but I also have some announcements. If you guys didn't know, I have a Facebook now, and every time, the site gets updated, it goes straight on there first. And that's just, you can search for that, Azure Total War, with spaces in between. And that also connects to a Twitter account, if you also want to follow through there. And the Twitter account I use is my screen name, which is Azure, cause yeah. Another thing is I started a clan group. There's only 2 people in it right now. It's just me and one of my other friends. But if you guys want to join, I'm definitely looking for other people to play with. It's also called Azure Total War. We're tier 9 right now, right at the very bottom. And last but not least, this is probably going to be my last video for this week. This whole upcoming week. I'm going on vacation from school, and I will not have access to a computer that can even play Shogun. So don't expect any updates for about a week or so. Alright, anyways, back to the game. This is probably one of the last replays I have with me and Tom Cruise's Ninja Baby. We're playing guys from 7SAMURAI. I think it's Fenrir and Planet of the Apes. And we're sticking to our usual strategy. I have a bunch of lone swords, Naganata Samurai, matchlocks, and he has a ton of Naganata warrior monks and some cav. Now the 7SAMURAI guys went heavy on the range. And they are running as fast as they can because they want this ledge up here for an advantage. And it looks like Fenrir here has, a small amount of infantry here. He's probably hiding some cav, and he's moving up to support him from the back. So, pretty much at this point, we were thinking we were going to split up, try to hit him from the front and the back. I really didn't want him and his Naganata warrior monks to go against all that range, as they probably get torn to pieces very quickly. So my goal here is to use my Naganata Samurai to take the blunt of the blow, and I'm going to run back and forth a few times until he gets into position, and I'm pretty much going to get close enough to where they waste their ammunition on the warrior monks, and then run away until he is in a great position over here to go around the back and up through here and get his general, or at least flank him enough to scare away his ranged units. So now I'm running back. They started aiming at my Katana Samurai, which I wasn't thrilled about. But now that I have my Naginata up front so much, they're automatically attacking him. And Naginata Samurai are practically impossible to kill with full armor with range. I mean, you will eventually see him die, go all the way down to 3 units before he flees. But he also takes about 30 to 40 volleys of arrows and bullets before he even runs. Naginata Samurai are like one of the greatest units in this game for holding off ranged attacks, especially when so many people use warrior monks as their main force in their army. And if you have one Naginata Samurai, you'll protect them from getting destroyed by all this range. So here comes my charge. I'm going up the hill, the Naginatas are taking it. They're on 18. Look at all the arrows that are hitting him. No one else is really getting hurt here. Just the Naginatas. And their morale isn't too awful, but they're still getting hit, and he's bringing up his few ranged guys. And I bring up my cav on the other side to try and flank around, and he's going to bring his too. And they finally buckled. The best part about it is I finally got all of my units up into fighting range, and this is excellent for me. Of course, I messed up with my matchlocks here. I did not put them back here to shoot. That's not a big deal. I was able to get my, my main melee force up front and ready to hit their ranged guys here. And once you hit the range, they can't really shoot at you anymore. So I'm going to do a stand and fight. And Tom over here was trying to sneak in his cav and his Naginata warrior monks, but now he's just pretty much killing the melee infantry, which is fine because the warrior monks are so strong they can take on almost any unit on the ground. So it doesn't look too great for us. We're actually losing this battle technically through Shogun's terms, but it doesn't account for how great your units are. So I mean, I pretty much beat Planet of the Apes' infantry here, and I beat their cav, and I'm pretty much bringing my cav and my infantry around and hitting the range, negating the range completely. Tom is able to break away from the rest of the infantry and cav and help me out from the back, and this is pretty much where the game ends. Range, being flanked from the back and front, they have no chance in hell. They're not able to do any damage. Their cav charges are just too late. My Lone Swords with attack upgrades do crazy damage. Even if they do take casualties, it's not a big deal. And it's pretty much over. The Warrior Monks clean up the back. If anything, if I was offered a tip to Fenrir and Planet of the Apes, I would have taken that range and targeted the Warrior Monks. If they were gone, this would not have been as easy as it was. And it's a shame that they didn't know how they worked then, or didn't pay attention, because this would have been a way harder battle. I mean, they had us for the longest time in terms of units, but we had them in morale and just overall damage, and we were able to negate their archers. So that's the video. Pretty much the last video for at least a week. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, anybody interested in joining the clan, you know, the clan in quotation marks, go to Shogun page, search Azure space total space war. Same for Facebook and the Twitter, Azure, cause yeah. And like always, send me your replays. I am ready and willing to review them. I only got an email from one person, and I'm probably going to do his to start of next week. So that's it. Azure, cause yeah, here. Hope you enjoyed.